Hi, I'm Sue from Scott Properties Group, and I'm here today with Ian Robinson from Mortgage Choice in Noosaville and Currimundi on the beautiful Sunshine Coast. Welcome, Ian. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Sue.
With pleasure. The hot topic is still very much the Royal Commission. Can you explain a little about what those changes have made to people applying for mortgages currently, please?
Sure. They've made it quite difficult for people, and the biggest thing to come out of the Royal Commission was the topic of expenses, and Commissioner Hayne was right on point when he was saying he really wants people to acknowledge their own budgets before they apply for a loan, and so they've asked the banks to really knuckle down on how people declare their expenses. In the past, they used to just say what they spent per month on the family budget, and that was pretty much a given. But now the banks have been asked to be more comprehensive, and they have to supply very accurate measurements of what people spend in about 11 different categories over the course of the month for their family budget, and it's quite an onerous task for people to do, and they marry that up with having to get 3-month statements off people as well, so that they check the statements to make sure that if you've written you spend $200 a month on transport, then that's what's on the statements as well. So it's really quite tough on people, so it's very important that people do their budgets. Things like what they spend on insurances, what they spend on health, education, groceries, personal care, all that sort of stuff is now taken into account.
So you said 11 categories.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot, and people are not always that organised.
No, so it does come
so
as
it
quite
does
a
come
shock.
as quite a shock to
Yeah,
them, I should think. Are there any other important changes that have really happened with that need to be people to know about, or is it really what it is? It's just those extra information that everybody needs to get through the application process.
It's just paperwork overload at the moment.
Okay.
You know, things are supposed to be getting easier as we move into the into the digital age, but they tend to be asking for more paperwork than they ever had before.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ian. That's great. That's brilliant to get that first-hand knowledge from Ian. We will be meeting up with Ian again in a couple of weeks, and we will be doing another couple of topics. One of those will be how are banks assessing investment applications, and the other one is going to be the 3 best tips for people looking to borrow for property in 2019. So thank you for joining us today on this property educational chat, and we look forward to catching up with you next time. And thank you, Ian.
Thank you so much.